Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video. Today is my second instalment of my Whips of the Week series that I have just recently started. The plan is to upload them as and when I add more whips in my collection. I didn't colour too much last week, so I felt it was a bit pointless putting a Whips of the Week video out. And I kind of like the idea of every other week. Gives me more time to finish pages, start new ones, and gives you more variety of what you're seeing. Now, any whips that I had in the first video that I have not added to will not be included in this. I'm only going to show you pages where I have done more work on it, just so you're not seeing the same pages over and over again, because sometimes they can stay in the whip pile for quite a few months for me. But I will move these books to the side and get straight into the video. Okay, the first one I have to show you is Colouring Book for a Bright Day Together. This is illustrated by Stella Park, and this was picked by the randomizer wheel for October and November, so I feel like it was really telling me you need to colour in this book. So I thought, okay Will, I'll listen to you. And I picked out this page, which I have absolutely loved colouring so far. I've been really enjoying layering and playing with my polychromos and trying to copy this image as best as I can. It is hard to recreate it exactly because it's got a lot of muted tones and the polychromos pencils don't exactly match up. It was very hard to get this pale blue for the dungarees here, so it's a bit brighter here, but I kind of like the brighter look anyway. And matching this sort of yellowy tone green was really tricky, but I think I did an okay job. I've just got the ground, the leaves, and the leaves in this basket left to do, and then this page will be done. I kind of wanted to save finishing it to show you in this video so you could see how the page looks halfway done. Over halfway done, I'd say it's probably 3/4 done at the moment. But I've been really enjoying that. That is Colouring Book for a Bright Day Together by Stella Park. Then another book that was randomised by the wheel was the Cat's Autumn Picnic book by Jeon Seon Jin. And oh, that's not the page I did. Here we go. I picked out a couple of pages. It was this one or the one with all the autumn leaves, this one. And I ended up going for this one. I'm going to move my flag into the one I'm actually working on. And I just wasn't feeling it one night and I just wanted to do some basing. So I got out my markers. I think I used Tombows and Crayola Super Tips just to do some basing of the leaves. Really mindless, really fun. And then when it comes to the shading, it's not too much effort. The colours have turned out quite a bit different compared to the left-hand page, but that's okay. I like these sort of olivey toned greens. I think it matches the autumnal vibe. And I'm looking forward to getting back into this book, hopefully soon. That is the Autumn Picnic, Cat's Autumn Picnic book by Jeon Seon Jin. And then I started a page in Family. I ordered this and in fact, Zoe from Zoe's Cozy Colouring was doing a lyrical order. She asked if I wanted anything and I said, this one please. And I was at her house last week, or just recently. I came back yesterday and I started this page whilst we were watching TV one night. I've done all the outlining. I like to outline my images first with a black paint pen. This is the one I use, the Artistro paint marker. This one is pretty much done, but I got these in a pack of 5 and they work really well. And it means that when it comes to colouring with the water-based markers, I tend to use Crayola Super Tips now. You can just colour over the lines and it's not going to muddy it up, and it just makes for really easy, relaxing colouring. And I'm loving the result. This image is so fun. I think Zoe picked this one as a random number. She was like 64 and I like the look of the image, so I started colouring it. So I will probably finish that up whilst watching TV one evening. That is the Disney Colour by Numbers family. Then I'm moving on to the books I have buddy colours in. This is Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Kaneko Igusa, and I really want to get this page finished this month as it's been a whip for quite a while, and it is this Mice and Mushrooms page. I think when you last saw it, I'd just done the mushrooms. I may have started doing these leaves, I cannot remember. But since then, I've done these leaves down here, and I've done the mice themselves, and I've just got to pick a colour palette for the flowers. And I'm thinking pale blues and purples, and then I'm not sure what to do with the background yet. I'm going to cross that bridge when I come to it. But I'm getting so close to finishing this. Love the result of the page so far. These mice are just so cute, aren't they? And Kaneko Igusa's work is just absolutely gorgeous. And it'd be great to finally have a page completed in it, because it is still untouched with that whip in it. So that is Kingdom of Curious Creatures by Kaneko Igusa. Then I have a buddy colour in Spirit Animals. And the page we are doing is this witch here. And I use this page for an upcoming video on the Ohuhu soft pastels. It's all filmed, I've just got to edit it. Will take me a few days to edit because there's a lot of footage to go through. But I showed you how I did this background in it. And I love the sort of galaxy effect it's got. I've gone for a cool tone palette. I looked up inspiration pictures of black purple hair. And I saw this one with a gradient with like light grey purple at the tips, at the roots, not the roots, the ends of the hair, and I thought that was so pretty. I decided to go with that. This I used Prismacolors for the page and Ohuhu soft pastels for the background. Not sure what I want to do her top yet. In fact, that's a question for you guys. What colour should I do her top? Because I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe blue to match with the background, or a pale purple. But if you have another idea, do let me know. But I've been really enjoying sending progress pics to my buddy, as she's gone for completely opposite colour palette to me, and that's always fun when it happens. So they're very different vibes. Can't wait to show you the finished page at the end of the month, and you can see ours side by side. So that is Spirit Animals by Hannah Carlson. Then I've got a few project books. This is the Colouring Heaven Pocket Edition Fairy Tales. These are illustrations by Selena Fennick. And this is a recent project book that I have added because I removed one. And so I thought I could add this one in as a quite quick and easy. This is with Lil at Poles Colouring on Instagram. We are doing Snow White. I have just based her with Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then I just need to go over the top with the pencils for shading. She's looking really nice. I was inspired by the Disney colours with the blue, the red and the yellow, and I think it's going to look really pretty when it's done. And I've left some areas white on her dress and on her hat because I want to add some gold metallic gold metallic gel pen over the top. And I've been using Prismacolors so far in all of these pages that I've done to shade over the top, and I've been really liking the results of them. So I'm going to continue using Prismacolors. So that is our November page from Colouring Heaven Pocket Fairy Tales by Selena Fennick. Then I have Year of Witches. This is the project book I have with Zoe from Zoe's Cozy Colouring. And we started this together in person, actually, when I went to hers for the last few days. We are doing this page for November, as this is still in the autumn section. And I think what we're going to do is 3 pages from each of the seasonal sections as we go through the season. So September, October, November is in the autumn. December, January, February is in the winter. But I was looking at this page and I was saying to her, I have absolutely no idea what colours I want to use. So I did what I often do and start with the colours I do know. I have saved at the back of the book the colour combos for each of the 2 witches to keep it consistent throughout the book, because that's how I like it. So I coloured them in, thought, well, I'm going to want black for the hat, so I used a dark grey just so I could have it as the highlight colour for when I'm actually colouring the black, shading over top. Thought I'd do this honey pot. I wanted a light wood for the table, and now I'm stuck. So that's the second question. I will repeat them at the end of the video, but what colours should I use? I saw online someone had coloured it with purples and greens, and I thought that was really pretty. I don't know whether to go dark or light or bright or pastel. I've no idea. Still looking at this page now, I've no idea what I want to do. So give me your suggestions in the comments. I'd love to read them because I'm not sure. Maybe I'll look at the colour cubes, see if there's anything in there that sparks my inspiration. But at the moment, I'm not sure. So that is our November page from Year of Witches by Usiku. Then I have R.J. Hampson's Around the World Mr. Fogarty colouring book. And this is a project with Catherine from Cath Colours on Instagram. And we are doing the Charing Cross. Well, I say we are doing. I'm doing the Charing Cross page. She's already done it. This was from last month. I'm so behind with colouring these. I lost motivation for a bit, but I'm really liking how they're turning out now. I've got a few in a row. But it was meant to be Paris for this month. And so this is a catch-up. I'd really love to get Paris done as well. So then I'm all cut up, and then we can colour this one for December. I think that's quite cute for December, actually. The Orient Express. But I wasn't sure with the colours again. My idea was like a red toned brown, kind of metallic for the sort of ironwork around here. And then I'm not sure about the colour for the train yet. I'm thinking red, blue, green, like a deep dark colour. Still not quite sure. Not sure what colour to do this thing. Do you reckon it's wood or metal? Not sure. I think this clock I'm going to do gold, and these bits up here I'll do gold as well and have gold metallic accents on the page. I'm thinking of doing Mr. Fogarty himself in blue, as the past few I've done him in red, and I want him to have different coloured outfits throughout the book. So I'm thinking of doing him blue in this one. And the snail, I need to save the colours that I used for the snail because I'd like to keep it consistent throughout the book, so I need to think of a colour palette for him. And I might go through and colour him like I did with Mr. Fogarty here. You can see I went through all the pages. Might do the same for the snail. But once I've got all the base alcohol marker down, colouring over the top doesn't take too long, and it produces a really nice result using alcohol markers. And I've been using Prismas over the top for the past 3 pages that I've already done, and really enjoyed how they turned out. But can't wait to get this one done. Maybe you'll see this as my next page I'm working on in my whips of the week. So that's R.J. Hampson's Around the World. And the final book I have to show you is Cozy Friends by Coco Wyo. This book was untouched until this month, and I've already coloured a few pages. But Zoe and I plan to do this, what I call the Crazy Cat Lady page. And I had an idea one night that I wanted to do this sort of striped pattern for the wallpaper, and then I wanted to keep it sort of a neutral carpet colour, and I did some little texture marks with the alcohol markers. And the idea was, the previous page, we have the cat adoption. I've already completed this one. And my idea was that this bear finds them in the rain, adopts these cats, and takes them back home to his crazy cat house. So I coloured 3 of these kitties the exact same as I coloured them here. And then the others, I will do a variety of different coloured cats. I'm thinking of doing a black cat for one, another ginger one. I'm thinking of doing this one to look like Lexi with the white patches on the face. I'm thinking that one a black and white patchy one, maybe this one a brown, like a kind of Persian with the dark brown paws. Yeah, just doing different colours. And this is a buddy colour. I can't remember if I said it now. I'm losing my mind. This is a buddy colour with Zoe from Zoe's Cozy Colouring. This was a book I had untouched before this month, so we were like, we need to change that and get it coloured. So can't wait to have this one done. And this will be the third page because I've got another one, but I'll save that for the completed pages video. So that is Cozy Friends by Coco Wyo. Now I am going to grab the two books that I have questions for you and go over them for you to answer me in the comments below. So the first question was from Spirit Animals, and it was, what colour should I do the witch's clothes here? Give me your ideas in the comments below. And the second one is from Year of Witches, and any ideas for a colour palette on this page would be greatly appreciated for you to let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video of me chatting through all the whips I'm currently working on. It's given me some inspiration of what to colour next. Give me your thoughts on the colours for these two pages. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.